I want to share this live video. ASAP Rocky facing a trial where, if he's found convicted, can face up to 24 years in prison. And I want to say this to you guys because I told you guys that 70%, you know, the state will find a conviction. 70% cases that go to trial gets found convicted. Now, let me tell you guys why, whenever you face a trial, this is why I feel that when we look at our statute, limitations, you don't want to take a case to trial knowing if they got evidence in the case. That's why I feel that when we look at the state, it's based on plea, plea negotiations. Like, I remember ASAP Rocky didn't want to take the plea deal, but he was getting a plea deal where there was a lesser sentence that if he gets found, guilty at a trial, he could be facing 24 years. I'm gonna get ready to roll this clip because, like I said, man, you got the witness right here saying that ASAP Rocky pointed a gun. Supposedly he fired shots, and like I said, man, it's kind of risky. It's kind of risky to take a case to trial when they were trying to give you a plea deal. He didn't want the plea deal, so that shows you how stubborn a person can be, man. Like, man, you got to jump on the plea deal because whenever you taking the case to trial, man, and they find you guilty, that's 24 years. 24 years that you have to do. If the state proved beyond a reasonable doubt that the defendant committed this crime, he could be facing 24 years in prison, man. I mean, they were going to subpoena the witness, man. And like I said, 70% cases that go to trial get found convicted. So, that shows you that it's based on plea deals. So why play? If you ASAP Rocky, why would you play with the state? Knowing that they're going to subpoena a witness, man. Now this man can get 24 years in prison, man. That's going to be like half his life right there, man. I told you guys, man, my video, you can't play with the state, man. If they offer you a plea agreement, man, take the deal, man. Take the deal, man. This gonna come right back to bite him in his ass, man. Take the deal. Please take the deal. Why would you go to trial and risk your freedom? You young. Man, this road is tape, man. Because I'm quite sure he's testifying against ASAP Rocky, man. It's not looking good right now. This is not looking good at all.
The defendant was walking away from this parking lot. You said you looked over and you saw 12 putting a knife in his pocket, and then 12 walked after the defendant. Are you with me there? Yes. Okay. That's where I want to pick up today. You said at the end of your testimony yesterday, you talked about this being a white flag situation, and then you said that you were screaming out how Rocky had failed us. Do you recall that? Yes. What did you mean when you said that?
Like meaning,
What did you say?
I was just like, said something about 12 years, said something about bills, said something about just overall the group.
Can you say the words that you said to the best of your
I
ability?
don't really remember because
You don't remember
I
any of
don't
the
want to
words?
lie. I don't want to like. I just remember just 3 years ago. Like, I'm looking at my statement.
If you don't remember word for word,
I don't
come
know,
back
like,
and
yeah.
give us the sun substance.
When you said, I said something about 12 feet. Do you remember at all what it was that you were talking about? I understand you
Probably in
probably
the contents of him like not having emotion no more, like, you know what I mean? Because the whole thing was that in the complex con, I don't think they even seen Rocky or did anything, to be honest. Talk was complaining about the dude, you know what I mean? Like 2 days prior when I seen him. So it was like, people wasn't happy.
when you say, did you say not having motion?
Yeah, but that's not his fault. It's kind of like,
No, Mr. Elmer, I'm just trying to understand. I just didn't catch the word. I wasn't sure if you said motion or emotion. You said not having motion, right?
yeah, so I'm telling him he's not what it seems to be. Like it's not, you're not like Instagram is just fake. Like you're bad. You work construction. You went on tour for 6 years. Like,
Okay.
I don't get it.
Were these some of the things that you were saying about 12 as
Yeah,
you were
because
going
we're a
through?
brother and we're supposed to be with each
Hold on, you
other.
both can't talk at the same time. Ask the question again. Oh, okay, hold on, time. Mark, the monitor over here, can't get it to work. These are all on C. Okay, yeah, those are the. Can you take a look, please? Yeah. See if you can get it to work.
You know, to say this, fam, this case, she didn't even went to trial. He got a sweet deal. He didn't want to take the deal that they offered. This case, she didn't even made it to trial. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Whenever you see a corrupted justice system, man, look, they're gonna slam him, man. And if they give him 24 years, man, you can't point the finger at no one but yourself. Because you took it to trial, and the whole result of it, they're gonna find a conviction. And if he's convicted, that's 24 years of his life. 24 years, man. This is why, you know what I mean, he should have took the plea agreement, man. You're gonna find out 70% cases that go to trial get found convicted.
Can you see it on your screen, sir?
No, yeah. You know, if worse comes to worse, you can use mine and I'll just look at the you can't get that film, Howard.
not where he's supposed to be. But that's not me saying that it was his problem. It was like, you got the foundation, you want to hold the rock, you know what I mean?
When you say not his problem, who are you talking about?
Rockies, but I said it because he's the one that's got all of us there for his shows and saying that they're not giving credit when credit's due. So it's like, you know what I mean? When you go down the line, like what I said yesterday, it's only Ari, Furry, Rocky who really successful. But when you really look at it, it's a lot of ASAP members. That's not his fault, but it's like you can give credit when credit's due. So that's pretty much what I was saying.
Okay. The comments that you were making about Swelby, were they negative comments about him?
I wouldn't say negative. I mean, yeah, like truthful, kind of, not truthful.
What you mean? What you mean is it's not his fault. Now, I don't know the situation, but I'm gonna say, man, there was a gun pulled out. It was a gun fired, right? So to me, it seemed like this man's changed up his story, man. That's the only thing I can think of is he's changing up his story.
I mean, were you saying, have you said in the past that one of the things you said about Swelby is that he went on tour with the defendant for 8 or 9 years, but he was still living in the projects?
I don't know if that he personally was living in the projects, but I know he
Did you say
yeah, I said that. Yeah.
Okay. And about Hills, I mean, would you agree that that statement about Swelby is not a positive statement?
No.
You would not agree?
I would agree. You're not positive, yeah.
Okay. And the statement that you were making about Hills, do you remember the words that you said?
I just said he's a crackhead.
Okay.
Like, he's not like, nothing like.
Would you also agree that's not a positive comment to make about Hills?
Yeah, I agree.
Would you, were you directing your comments at the defendant, or were you saying each of these things to 12 and to Hills directly?
I was just saying, in general, like, everybody live right next to each other, everybody can hear, you know what I mean? But they're just trying to, like, still back me up, like, yo, chill, you know?
Okay. I believe you said yesterday at the end that you were trying to verbally express how you feel. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because I felt like I'm never going to see Rocky again due to the circumstances, so I'm just going to let him know how I feel.
Can you explain that to the jury more? When you say, I know I'm never going to see Rocky again, what is that?
I mean, the circumstances, the situation that happened. Like, why would we ever see each other? You know what I mean? So I felt like I didn't want him to go back and then talk about it and everybody just laugh and think, oh, Rocky just pulled the gun on rail, shot it. Well, before then, he didn't shoot yet, but pulled the gun on rail and made this big scene. You know what I mean? So I'm like, bro, I know you 15 years. I know everybody over there, just about 15 years, not Jamel, but it was, I know, for like 15 years.
I believe you said yesterday that when you went into this, what you call linking up with him, it was to repair things with him, right?
Yeah.
After he pulled the gun on you, how were you feeling at that point?
He grabbed me first, so that everything, all bets was off the table. Like, I'm thinking, what are we doing here? Like, you know what I mean?
How are you feeling now?
See, when they asked him when he pulled the gun on you, you know what I mean? He said he grabbed me, so you know he couldn't think nothing of it, man. You know, I want to say this, fam. Whenever you got a deal, man, if the deal look good, man, take it, man. Don't you know what I mean? Don't. One thing is, don't play with these people, man. I don't play with the court system. And if you know what I mean, if you know you innocent, if you know you ain't dead, but they accuse you of, man, you know what I mean, you could take it to trial if you know you innocent. But if you know that there's going to be a guilt right there and there's going to be a witness to testify, don't waste your time taking the case to trial, man. Knowing that, you know what I mean, they gave him a plea deal, man. The plea deal was good, man. The plea deal was good, man. It wasn't no 24 years. I tell you that. There was, you know what I mean? There was a lesser sentence for him to get out. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you how stubborn black people is, man. Because he's gonna wish that he took the plea deal, then have to take it to trial, man.
How are you feeling after having this, after you pulled this gun on?
Oh, I was like mad. I was like, I can't believe this just happened. You know what I mean?
And was there anything else about the presence of Hills and 12 being there that contributed to you being mad?
No, like them being here, like just got me mad. Even?
Did that change anything, the fact that the two of them came?
No, not at all.
All right. At that moment, immediately after the gun was first pointed at you, as the defendant is walking away, did you have any animosity towards Hills?
No, I never had a problem with it.
I believe you said that both you and Hills then walked down the street following after the defendant, but the two of you were walking together, correct?
I mean, he wasn't really following nobody, I was just talking. They all walking together. You know what I mean?
But you're headed in the same direction.
Yeah, he's in Argyle, yes.
And he's ahead of you, correct?
Yes.
All right. So as the defendant got to the street corner at the end of Argyle, where did he go?
I think he made a left on that street. He made a left.
Do you remember the name of the street?
No, I'm not from.
Okay. And when he made a left, where did he go from there?
He kept going straight till he got about to the street, to the end of the street corner. I think where the stop sign is at.
Were you still behind him at that point?
Yeah.
Still walking in the same direction that he was walking?
Yeah.
Now, from what you described, going down to the end of the street, making a left, and going all the way to the stop sign, at that point, you knew he had a gun, correct?
Yeah, I think I got.
He had just shown it to you.
Yes.
And was it that entire walk, that entire time that you were expressing to him how you feel?
Yes.
In what you already...
See, I want to show you guys. If you guys watch my videos, I told you guys, pay attention to the lineup. How they do black culture. I always tell you guys, pay attention to the lineup. Now, ASAP Rocky was given the chance to just get out, just beat his case. You could beat your case with a plea agreement. You can get a lesser sentence than what you trying to take it to trial, and if you find convicted, that's 24 years. 24 years, man. And see, we all like to see, ASAP Rocky stay out of jail. Yes. But why would you leave your mansion and go down to Hollywood and be something that you really not? See, these rappers trying to make a name. They make a name for themselves to get this exposure, to get this recognition. But that's not the kind of recognition I want. It's too many of us in jail. It's too many of us dead. Now talk to me. Because that's not the kind of recognition I need right now. And supposedly he's supposed to then cheated on Rihanna, man. Rihanna's a good, faithful woman. She's a good woman, man. I could look at Rihanna. She wanted to settle down, man, and I mean, she supported. You know what I mean? She supported this young man, man. I hate to see. I hate to see, fam. I hate to see young people locked up. Don't y'all see the trend? It's a trend, man. We seeing this more often now. We seeing this more often that black people, black celebrities, dead, imprisonment, and they building these concentration camp, jailhouse, prison house. They building them, and I've been always saying, who you think they building them for? They building them though, and you see brothers against brothers. They set brothers against brothers. You seeing this, right? So I want you guys to see, you know what I mean? See the play, see the whole playbook. See how the playbook is flatten out. This see the whole play.
Described as an angry tone or an elevated tone?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Why would you follow behind someone that you know is armed with a gun and verbally tell them how you feel the way you feel?
I told you already because I felt like I would never see him again. And I felt like since he put it away in one of the busy streets in Hollywood, like he's definitely not gonna shoot this shit. I mean shoot it.
So you, at that moment, did not believe that he would shoot you.
Then there's no.
Yeah. Did you believe at that moment that he would shoot you?
What do you mean? Can you say it again?
The way that I asked the question before was a double negative, so your answer's not clear. So I just want to ask it a different way. Did you believe at that moment that he would shoot you?
At what moment when I'm walking with him?
When he's first walking away and you're walking in the same direction he's walking?
No. Well, I don't know. To be honest, I wasn't thinking straight at that moment. I had a lot on my mind. I just wanted to get what was on my chest off.
Do you think you would have reacted differently in this situation had that been a stranger that had first walked up to you?
What do you mean?
Meaning, if a stranger pulled a gun on you, you think you'd walk after them and essentially...
No, because I have no business. I mean, I got away from a life-threatening situation. But in that situation, I felt like maybe he put the gun away and seeing Jamel with the knife, it further me wanting to say what was on my chest.
Okay. When you got to the area where the stop sign was that you described, you made the left turn, you walked to the stop sign, that's what you said, right?
Yes.
Who was the first person that got to where the stop sign was?
Rocky.
And then who was the next person?
Jamel.
And then after that?
It was basically me and it was fine.
And when you got to the stop sign area with Hills, what was the next thing that happened?
I'm still talking, but then I see Rocky turn around. Can I explain what happened?
Yeah.
So I see Rocky turn around. When he turned around, he was like, kind of looked like a movie. The whole thing looked like a movie. Like, you know what I mean? So he kind of like put it down. He shot the first shot. When he shot the first shot, I felt my hand hot. So I grabbed Hills, used him as a shield. He's going around trying to shoot me between the hills. 12B is off to the side. I'm not really worried about him. I'm just trying to like not get hit at this point.
You said, as you were saying that he had the gun out, you had your right arm extended about shoulder high.
Yeah, because kind of like when he turned around, kind of like.
See, you see what I'm saying? You see how they set brothers against brothers, man. ASAP Rocky, man, I don't care how much money you have, but I always tell you guys, think logic. don't put yourself in the gamble. You're gonna gamble your whole life, man. If they give you a deal, just take the deal, man. You know, that's just to show you guys they empowered, man. If he's found convicted, that's 24 years, man. That should show you who's in power. No, you're gonna do what we say, man. And if they gave you a deal, he had a lesser sentence, he had a deal he gonna get out on. I mean, and he refused to take it. You know, we some stubborn people, man. I'm sorry. We some damn stubborn people, man. I don't care how rich we are, but we some damn stubborn ass people, man. Period, man. Period. Yeah, we all want to pray for our celebrities. We all want to pray for them to stay out of jail. You know, like free Diddy, no Diddy though, but everyone's like that, man. And you know, it's sad because every character played as a character. Snoop Doggy Dogg, look how he played. From gangster, from Hollywood golden boy. You can't make this crap up, man. Big Guy Soldier Boy. From gangster, from Hollywood golden boy. See, these people need money, man. You see what Soldier Boy said, man. Trump ain't made me this money, man. When he got on, when they started that Trump nomination, man, and they did a concert, you know, when Soldier Boy, Nelly, Rick Ross, Snoop, when they all came and did that concert, they made their little bag. They made them little money. But it looked weird at the end of the day. It looked weird to me, man. It looked weird how all four people made their money, man. Sellouts, puppets, man. Character. You see the line here, man? These people are characters, man. The arrogant people, man. And we say, well, free ASAP Rocky, free Diddy, man. Free, you know what I mean? Free Melly, free these people, right? Nah. They put themselves there.
Like the bag was turned, like it was kind of like you turn around, the gun's there, you kind of like jump when you shot. Like how she shot down. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The gun that he was holding, did it look like the same gun that he pulled on you at the parking lot?
Yeah.
And when you say he shot down, what do you mean by that?
Like, I mean, like it was kind of like this. It wasn't like pointing at you, but it wasn't like aiming at you. It was kind of like that. So he, like I said, it was like a movie kind of like boom, and then like just running around trying to like hit me.
Okay, the motion he made with his arm, Your Honor. Yeah, so he had his arm extended out, and then as he was saying shot down, he lifted his arm up to about head high, and then had his pointer finger sort of pointed forward, but in a downward direction.
He had his tires. Well, I don't really remember, but from what like, it was more like, it was fast. He turned around, and then it was like, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, not like,
Okay. You said that as he shot the gun the first time, you said your hand felt hot, correct?
yeah,
Where on your hand felt hot?
my left hand. Where left hand? Just right above my knuckles. Like my knuckles right here, below my knuckles. So it's right here. And if I was before, you would see other injuries on that picture from that day from my knuckles and all around here. That's why. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay, yeah. I checked it when you pointed stuff. I described it. So
my knuckles, my
what
hands,
he's
I feel
pointing
like
your arm,
from that day.
What he's pointing to are the middle knuckles on his left hand. Kind of, he has his hand sort of curled and going across.
Yeah, right there. So it's
Hold
right
on,
here.
hold on, hold on, hold on. Both hands are at the same time. So wait, go ahead.
I think I was done. He motioned with his right hand across his left hand middle knuckles.
Ask another question.
You said that
I'm trying to see what's going on. Did he get shot? Period. Did he get shot? You guys comment below, man. Is this something I'm missing? Comment below, man. Because he's saying if I'm hearing him right, he's saying he got shot. I don't know if he's talking about the knuckle. I don't know, man. Let's play this for a second.
you then got behind Hills, correct?
I dashed to him. I got right into him and he just grabbed him.
How did Hills react to this?
Oh, he's like petrified. He was screaming. After he literally said, "You could have got me killed." And I said, "What? You came with him."
Wait, I want to stay right at that moment, though. I don't want to jump ahead. So right at that moment, you're saying he was petrified, correct?
Petrified.
Physically, what did he do? Did he move at all?
He was petrified. I grabbed him and he's like screaming, "No, no, no." And I'm using him every which way.
When you say petrified, though, is he moving at all, or is he standing still?
Yeah, he's trying to move. And then he dropped his body.
Okay. And were you intentionally trying to position Hills between you
Oh,
and the
yeah.
defendant?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody that would have been there would have did that, especially if we came with him.
And then, 12 feet for Jamel, what did he do?
I don't know because I'm too busy grabbing hills. I don't really see what 12 is. He's off to the side. I see him off to the side the whole time, but I don't really know what's going on. I don't even see them running off really. Like, I'm still feeling like what Ills literally telling me I could have got him killed while I'm just running off.
Right. Again, I don't want to jump ahead. I want to stay right at the moment when the shots are fired. Are you saying as the defendant fires the first shot, you then move around to Hills? You're not paying attention to 12, so you're not entirely sure what he did.
No, I'm not really sure what 12 was doing.
Okay. Then after the first gunshot, what did you see the defendant do? Physically, what did he do with his body?
Oh, he's running up. And he shot again.
What is running up?
He's running and shooting. Like, he's trying to, like, find... He's trying to look for a way to shoot. Because if I wasn't grabbing the hills, I mean...
Did he physically come closer to you?
Yeah.
And
He got close.
you're saying
The whole time it was close, but he got really close.
you were saying that he was trying to move motion around Hills, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Is that yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow. You hearing this, y'all? Wow. They say he got close. Man. This for the statements I'm hearing, man. We haven't heard his defense yet, but man. Like I said, man, this for the prosecution statements, man. Man, it's really not looking really good for ASAP Rocky, man.
Or no, same exhibit. It is 15. on the screen is the file that's labeled sequence surveillance video from People's 15. I have it right now on the video player at the bottom. It's paused at 31 seconds into this video file. And it's
Look, they got the surveillance video, man. Look, man. See, this is why I say you don't want to play with the courts, man. You never want to play with these people that's gonna bring the audio, gonna bring the videos, they're gonna bring it, they're gonna convict you. See, this is why I say, man, I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on with ASAP Rocky. Why he didn't take the plea? To see, I think a lot of us gonna watch. When this case get bought over with, you hear the verdict. If he's found convicted, it's gonna be a lot of YouTubers, a lot of black people making videos of his conviction. Why he didn't take the deal? I'm telling y'all right now, man. Telling y'all right now, man. I'm telling y'all right now, man.
stop there. Mr. Efron, do you see the larger video in the background?
Yes.
Mostly gray.
Yes.
Do you recognize that area that we're looking at there?
Other than that,
All right. I'm talking specifically about that day. Can you orient yourself on what you're seeing from that part of the video?
to the far right, that's where the curve is at. That's where the curve is at, and the stop sign where like the incident happened.
Can you point to it with the pointer?
So pretty much you look right here, and Rocky got to like right on.
Keep your voice up.
I said we got to like right here, and then as soon as like he got into the street around right here, that's when the shooting took place.
Okay. I would say he's pointing to the top left-hand corner in where the street area is that we can see. Okay.
Right, and then it's across from that orange wall barricade there for that.
That's right. Sure. All right. I'm gonna play the video and then I'll go back and ask some more questions about it. All right. Start finding some good watch. I'm gonna pause it at 55 seconds. Back. I'll ask you some questions. So let's start at the beginning. Start from. I know it's gonna be hard to see from here, but from taking you back to that night, you see the person that we can see best at the top left-hand corner, kind of in the middle of that street. You see that person?
Yeah.
Who was that?
Rocky.
Okay. There's another individual.
Well, the red jacket.
Okay. Let me just finish the question because the court order has to take everything down. So that would be just above him and maybe just slightly to the left. There's another person there. You're saying that's Jamel?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. And then you and Ills at this moment are the two of you at the street corner?
I don't know, it's kind of blurry.
That's
Yeah, I
fair.
can't really see that that's a high truth or like people that can't really.
That's fair. Let me play it forward a little bit. If you could watch that. But with that, as your memory from that day, would that be the area that you recall being at?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna play it forward just a little. Did you see the movement of those two people that I was pointing to just a few seconds ago?
Wait, go back.
Sure. see that?
Yeah.
Was one of those individuals you?
Yes.
And the other one was Hills?
Yes.
And what motion did you see yourself take on the video?
Like running towards it was.
Okay, would you have been farther to the left-hand side of the screen just slightly?
Yeah, I'm on the left. It was me on the right.
And, okay, then we go back just a little, starting again at 35 seconds. The person that we see moving forward, is that still the defendant?
Yeah, so I'm kind of like running around those at that point while Rocky's like, it's like a circle.
Okay.
Like a circle.
I'm gonna go back and restart at about 35 seconds. Can you focus? This time I'm gonna ask you to focus on the person who said he's 12 and tell us where you see that person go. Okay? Alright, and I'm pausing it at 42 seconds. Where did you see 12 go?
He ran across the wall.
Okay, I had to pause here at 42 seconds. Would it be this person here?
Yeah. Yes.
And do you remember what this area was at all? I don't know.
No idea. No idea.
Okay. But was there a wall here? Is that what this white box
Yes.
is? Okay. Did he make that motion right as the gunshot started happening?
Yes, he did.
I'm gonna play it forward. And we'll stop it at 50 seconds. If you need me to go back, I will, but did you see what you and Hills were doing at that part that I just played? That's
When
short.
I go back, I was looking at you now still.
No, that's fine. Started back at 47 seconds.
All right, we're gonna be back with another part 2. But till then, I'm out. Peace.